with Raju Prajapati.
So, hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss on one of the best institution of India in nutrition science, that is NIN, that is a National Institute of Nutrition, with Sonal and Nidhi, who are the rankers in previous year and they have joined MSc this year only. So let's start one by one with them only. So yeah, Sonal and Nidhi, welcome to the interview. We are going to discuss, of course, and you are the best person to describe what really is there and how to get into NIN and what really it is. Because whenever we think, either it is like when even I came to know very later about NIN, I was not aware of that when I was in my BTech. So there is an institution which is which gives courses only specific in nutritional science. Okay, that is applied nutrition and sports nutrition, of course. A lot of people look for that. There's a dietitian, and everyone needs that nutritional science, right? Know what we are eating daily by daily, right? So I would like to ask Nidhi a little bit about her journey, and Sonal as well. So yeah, we'll start with Nidhi, please.
ओके।
Please, yeah.
मुझे पहले इतना नहीं पता था एनआईएन के बारे में। मेनली मैंने सीएफटीआरआई के लिए प्रिपेयर किया। मेरा मेन टारगेट ये था। पर जैसे कि मैं दोनों मुझे एनआईएन का पता चला कि ये भी काफ़ी न्यूट्रिशन में काफ़ी अच्छा है, एक हब है न्यूट्रिशन में। इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे भी काफ़ी अच्छा है, साइंटिस्ट जो रिसर्च करते हैं, क्योंकि मुझे रिसर्च फील्ड में जाना था। इसलिए मेरा ये था कि मुझे कोई भी रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट में वो अप्रोच करना है। तो मैंने एनआईएन का एग्ज़ाम दिया, तो अम,
क्या
एनआईएन
बात
का
है, हाँ।
एग्ज़ाम दिया, तो
हम्म।
फिर मेरे को उसके बाद में मैं सिलेक्ट हो
आपने
गई।
अभी like you were targeting for CFTRI, because CFTRI is also a similar institution. It also
हुँ,
gives MSc in food
हुँ,
technology, and
हुँ,
NIN also gives MSc in nutritional science.
हुँ,
Okay, so you had aspiration of doing your masters and PhD, basically research in kind of food
हुँ।
technology and this area. Right, right, great. So Sonal, आपकी जर्नी कैसे स्टार्ट हुई? आपने कैसे मतलब ऐसे न्यूट्रिशनल मतलब MSc करने का सोचा था आपने ऐसे अप्लाइड न्यूट्रिशन में, या डायरेक्टली यू थॉट? Can you hear me, Sonal?
Yes. So basically, I was preparing for DUET, PG, and later on, like I got to know that this is the best institute. One of my teachers, she told me that if you want to go into research, like I used to ask her variety of questions, and she used to tell us like, if you want to go into real research, then NIN is the hub. Like you will be getting everything from machines to guidance, everything you will be getting there. So if you want to do something like masters, so you should definitely go for NIN, and that's how I got to know about NIN, and then I started, searching more and more about it.
Okay, so now we have spent the months in NIN. How do you find how much it is true to the fact? Either it is up to the mark that you have heard with your teacher, it is everything that you expected, and before going there, it is there, everything is there.
Yeah, like everything is there. Like we are taught by some of the scientists, like main subjects they are taught by scientists only. We have faculties as well, and apart from that, we have like laboratories. They are well equipped. Everything we have, and apart from that, the best thing about here it is that you will get that exposure. You can just go to a scientist and talk. The ratio between student and scientist, it's like more than one. We have like around more than 100 of scientists working here, and students are just 40. So you can see the ratio, like one student can
Oh,
even reach out to two scientists if he or
oh,
she
really
have the
great.
idea. Yes. And apart from that, I really like that we have a journal club. So whatever research is going on in the NIN, they will be discussing it with us every weekend.
Oh, great. That's really amazing. Because this is how we'll inspire that if you want to do research, we'll try to think something, out of the box. That's great. Okay, so Generally, I mean, Nidhi, what is the syllabus? How it is different from other syllabuses?
Yes.
There is no specific syllabus, and
Mm-hmm.
there are in align website they only mention the subjects like human physiology, nutrition, and biochemistry, and the current GK. And
Okay.
from where they
So,
have to start. So
all right.
they don't close the syllabus. They only give the subjects.
Okay. So, Sonal, how did you prepare? Actually, you told that when your teacher told that there is something that is NIN is there. So, how did you start? Because you were preparing for duet.
Yes. So in duet we have like 8 subjects. So I prepared for all the 8 subjects like public nutrition, therapeutic nutrition. We have 8 subjects, and when I looked at the syllabus of NIN, so there was overlap. Like apart from GK and physiology, 2 subjects were getting covered in my duet only. So I stick to those 8 subjects because I somehow know that biochemistry and that nutrition part will be covered from that only, and GK and physiology I had to cover. So I covered physiology, but I left kind of left GK. So I just studied GK for last 10 days, and that somehow worked. So,
Okay.
I
So,
mean, like
generally,
I covered the
yeah,
basic
please.
topics which I yes.
Yeah, please carry on,
So I
carry on.
just covered the topics which were there in my graduation syllabus. Like whatever was there in
Mm-hmm.
my graduation syllabus, I covered all the topics, and I thought it will be more than enough. And
All
I have
right.
revised that multiple
Okay.
times.
And what is the exam pattern? I mean, syllabus we discussed. And what is the marking scheme? The exam pattern and marking scheme.
Yes. So in exam we have like 100 questions, and for each question we have 1 mark. And if we do negative, then it is 0.33 marks for negative. That will be a negative marking. And for like we have 4 subjects. So for nutrition we are getting 40 questions, and then biochemistry, physiology, and GK we have 20 questions each.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. So, nutrition we have a 40 question, biochemistry we have a 20 question, then physiology we have a 20 question, and general knowledge we have a 20 question, right?
20. Yes.
Yeah, okay. And unlike CFTRI, it has a negative marking of 0.33. Like in CFTR, it is minus 0.25, right, Nidhi?
Yes, sir. Year 1/3.
Yeah, yeah. Here it is 1/3. There is it is 1/4. Okay, all right. Okay, so and how
And
many
nine
seats are there?
46.
Okay, again, it is unlike CFTRI, it has a 40 seats. There it is a 32. All right. Okay. So I'm just making a comparison because I just had kind of a conversation about CFTRI. We have students of CFTRI as well. So yeah. Okay. So now another question is like, is there any minimum marks or there is a cutoff of the examination? Let's say, and generally, how many people appear for the examination? Yep.
Last
Sonal.
time there,
Yeah. Sonal, Nidhi. Anyone? Please, anyone. Anyone.
okay. This year there were 450 or 500 students were there, and cutoff was 60 maximum, and minimum mm, it can be according to the caste
All
lecturate.
right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is based on the reservation also. And either any other criteria is there to declare the cutoff. So highest mark was 60 out of 100. That was of Sonal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Sonal, just let me know one thing. How did you manage to, I mean, how did you feel that level of examination? Either it is a difficult or you found it like once if someone is able to cover all the, subjects that you told, that what we discussed, the 4 subjects, if someone is able to crack all those subjects, so they'll be able to score even 80 plus as well, or they will struggle to cover. What is the difficulty level?
Yes. So basically, if we talk about nutrition, then there were more of factual questions. So if it's in that you don't decide the difficulty level, right? Either you know a fact or either you don't, right? And in biochemistry, if
Right.
we talk about it, is like not very easy level. Like 10 questions were there, which were kind of easy, but 10 questions were like they were medium. But I won't say it was difficult. if you are thorough with the basic topics, you can easily crack those questions as well, those 20 questions. And for me, biochemistry was a catwalk because I was good in biochemistry. I consider myself good in biochemistry. And in food and nutrition, we had a lot of factual questions. So if you know that fact, then you will do it. So in that, we don't have like difficulty and all that. And in GK, we had like the GK was mostly covered from the things which NIN take care of, like whatever is there on their website or whatever the program they are celebrating or anything they are celebrating, they have included a lot of questions from that and ICMR as well.
Okay.
And if we talk about physiology, then it was basic only. Nothing very difficult or medium, even medium. It was basic questions.
So it is a categorically actually. I mean, whatever the subject is, it is a biochemistry. So it will be, and it also depends on the person to person how someone has prepared. So it the
Yes,
difficulty level can be kind of different for different persons, right? According to their preparation, right? So how did you feel, Nidhi?
right.
Because you were preparing for CFTRI, so how did you feel about the level and when you appeared for the examination?
Yeah, it was a moderate. So these two subjects are two different. I have मैंने सेफ्टी के अलग सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़े एंड एनआईएन के लिए अलग थोड़ा ऐसे, बट स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा हुआ था प्रॉब्लम, पर थोड़ा मैंने बैलेंस हुआ। तो पहले ये सोचा कि एनआईएन का पहले एग्जाम था जुलाई के अंदर, तो मैंने सीएफटीआरआई को साइड में रख के एक बार एनआईएन के लिए प्रिपेयर किया।
अच्छा,
तो मैंने पहले ये था कि
राइट,
मुझे
दोनों
पहले
का। अच्छा, तो
मुझे एक बार
एग्जामिनेशन की
साइड,
डेट क्या होती है? या श्योर श्योर, प्लीज कैरी ऑन या बोलो कंटिन्यू करो।
अभी कोविड की वजह से तो इस बार एग्जाम जुलाई में हुआ था, पर अब इससे पहले भी हो सकता है नेक्स्ट ईयर से।
ओके, तो व्हाट इज
तो ये था
एक्सपेक्टेड डेट? मई जून, मे एंड जून वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट। व्हाट इज
मे भी
जनरल ट्रेंड बाय द वे?
मे
Sonal,
भी
what is the general trend by the way?
Usually the exam is conducted either in June or in July. Like
Okay.
for the batch which was earlier to us, our seniors, they gave the exam around October also, but that was because of COVID. And in our case, it was in July, and we can expect it in the end of June or July, like starting of July and end of.
June and July. Okay. So when did you guys reach there after the this exam, all the this admission process got over and all? Which was the month that you guys joined there? Anyone? Sonal?
Yes, so we went there on in November, and
Okay.
that
So
was
because
late.
of this, yeah, because of COVID that it goes late. So your
Yes.
semesters will be late. Still.
Yeah, a bit like 1 month, 1 month.
All right, all right. So generally, people generally ask that no placements of the colleges once someone is doing a master's course. So I believe this is a more over, inclined towards research. So can you just tell a rough, either it is having placements or not? What is the placements ratio, and if it's there, how many people go for research, and what is the inclination of yours as well? We'll start with the Sonal, then we'll go to Nidhi as well. What is her inclination? Of course, Sonal, please.
So basically, right now, NIN is not providing any placements to us. But being said that, like the tag of NIN is enough. If you are going for any job, you will definitely get the job. Like many of my seniors, they have just passed out and they are getting interviewed from like this size Sports Authority of India and many more institutes, and many are even getting jobs in some good hospitals, like wherever they want. But it's not like that institute is conducting some placement drive, but our seniors, they are pushing it for placements as well. Like they are saying from this year, like from our batch, we'll be getting placements as well. So
Yeah, all right.
but it's also like now we are here for research. Mainly the person who is doing masters, he will be going for research only. So most of the people, they prepare for JRF and they go for PhD also. So that's why placement is not that much.
All right. So what is the options for PhDs? Either you can do PhD in the NIN as well, or you can go for foreign. What are the options?
Yes, like if you have JRF, if you have qualified the JRF, then you can do your PhD from NIN as well because we have many seats for PhD in NIN. And since we have studied here, so we must be knowing all the scientists and all. Then we can talk to them, and then we can like like we have clear thought what we want to do in PhD. Apart from that, if you want to take admission into foreign, foreign universities, then many of my seniors, they are like they are trying to go abroad, and many are there also, and they get recommendation letter from these scientists. So obviously that counts.
Okay, all right, all right. So, I mean, just you told that Sports Authority of India and some hospitals. What are the other places that we can get even job or we can get a work if someone is wishing to get a job or work?
See, actually, many of the students they'll be working for R&D, like the research and development in the food
Mm-hmm.
industries as well. The nutrition part will be done with them only, and then some of them, like most of those, they go for research only, like DRDO and all that. They get their JRFs and they even work. They do their PhD from DRDO, DFRL, like food research laboratories. They also do that.
All right,
So
all right.
it's like
So,
very personal, like what a person is.
yeah, all right, I got it. So, Sonal, what you are planning for, further? What do you want to do for you? I mean, you want to go for research
Yeah, for
or
me,
job?
it's research only. Like I'll be aiming for JRF and then PhD.
All right. What do you plan? What are you planning, Nidhi?
Same way, I also want to go for research.
All right. So you guys want to do research in NIN or in Indian college somewhere, or you want to go for some foreign universities?
Priority is a foreign university, but I will also give the JRF exam also.
All right. What about you, Sonal?
Yeah, actually, even I am looking for a foreign university, but if I don't make that there, then definitely a nine only.
Yeah. All right. Great. Okay. So, what is the difficulty level of examination? Someone has asked either someone should go syllabus very thoroughly or going with the basics and some factuals. It works. Sonal.
Actually, I won't say that you should go for just basics. You start with basics and then you move to a bit like level up, because I think my preparation was to the mark. Like I was very confident that I'll make it. And when I attempted the questions, then there were some facts which even I didn't know, like from the food science and all. So the normal facts which were there in the books, it was not there, like in the paper. So the facts which I learned, they didn't come. So I think your
All
concept should
right.
be really good, so that even if you miss on facts, you at least attempt the question which are like conceptual.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is conceptual and which is there under syllabus. All right. Okay, so Nidhi, one more question. What are the branches are eligible for this examination? I mean, food technology, agriculture, horticulture. There are a lot of branches in agriculture and allied fields, right? So, what do you think? What are the branches that are eligible for the course?
Firstly, MBBS. There are also students who done their MBBS and nursing and home science and biochemistry and graduation in science like in zoology, in chemistry, etc. No, but not
Okay,
for
all the
agriculture.
basic sciences. Okay,
But not
okay,
agriculture.
okay. So all the basic sciences, biochemistry, zoology, botany, microbiology, and so horticulture, biotechnology, who are there, they can't directly come. I mean, they are not eligible. Any food technology, anyone who is doing BTech in food technology or BSc in food technology, what about them?
No, maybe not.
All right. Sonal, you have any call on this, on eligibility?
Food tech, I'm not sure, but one of my senior, she is doing PhD and she has done her graduation in food tech, but I'm not sure about masters.
All right.
But
Okay.
the main criteria is you should have studied biochemistry at your graduation level, at least one two subjects,
Okay.
like biochemistry
So,
is must.
okay. All right. So general knowledge is something different that comes out of the box, which is not, I mean, it is, generally we study for biochemistry or basic sciences or, food science and nutrition. So generally for general knowledge, as you told earlier, we should go for the website of the given facts on the websites and whatever they are launching through ICMR. What else should be done for general knowledge?
Mainly questions comes from sports sides, just like awards and the organization which are under the sports and crickets.
Which is
We are
majorly
playing.
in nutrition and which is majorly in nutrition and which they're using nutrition kind of things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so I mean, is it valuable to take a break for NIN? What do you call? I mean, let's say if someone is preparing and someone couldn't qualify for a year, so if someone wished to take a gap, either it is a correct step. What do you think on that, Sonal?
That is very personal, like that is subjective. But if given chance, if for instance, if I would not qualified here, then I would have definitely taken admission to DU. But there are some people in my class, those who have dropped and prepared for this exam. So this is very subjective. If this is important for you, then you definitely take a break and take a drop. But for me, it was
Oh,
like if I don't
really?
qualify this exam, then I would have taken into DU because for me, 1 year matters a lot.
So really great. Yeah. So this examination is online or offline?
This is online only.
It's online, right? So the centers come all across India, everywhere. I know all the cities or major
Uh,
cities.
Okay. So earlier the people they used to visit Hyderabad and they used to take this exam that was offline only in the institute only, like in NN they will come and take the exam, but from our year, like from my seniors batch, so they have started this online thing, and now they conduct exam in three cities, like Delhi, Kolkata, and one is Hyderabad. So the people belonging to south, they will be visiting Hyderabad for sure, and people belonging to north, they will be going to Delhi, and people belonging to that West Bengal that side, so they will be visiting Kolkata.
Okay, so three major cities they have covered so that people can cover according to their
Yeah.
distances, right? So it is offline. So it is a that pen paper test or it is online kind of computer based test,
This is online test.
computer based, right? So what is the timing?
Yes.
What is the duration? It is 1 hour, 1.5 hour, or 2 hours, Nidhi?
90 minutes. 90 minutes.
Okay, 90 minutes and 100 question. That means
हाँ.
it is
Hmm.
almost you get roughly 55 or 54 seconds per question, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
Oh, any numericals or something comes in the examination? Any numerical,
Um,
Sonal?
no numerical, but there can be some basic questions. For example, we got some basic questions from chemistry from 11th class, that pH question and all that. So very basic, those you have done in 11th and 12th class, a basic chemistry. But will not suggest that you study chemistry for attempting those two questions. They will be very basic.
Right. So if someone is wishing to prepare, what you would suggest that? What and how when they should start for getting into NIN? What is the duration that a someone it although it is a very subjective question, it totally depends on the person to person which intensity someone is preparing for. But what do you think? What is the time required for preparation of this? If someone is really wishing to give a very good chance for this, Sonal, please. Sonal, yeah. I hope you
Uh,
could answer. Yeah,
yes.
please.
So I think 4 to 5 months will be enough if you are starting right from the basics, because you need time to at least cover your books, basic books. And four to 5 months will be enough. And that I did it with my college only. So I had college, I had graduation exams. So I did with that. So I used to give like 3 to 4 hours daily for this, like other than my college. And I used to give my college
All right.
regularly, so there
So
was an
giving
overlap.
regular,
Yeah.
yeah, giving 4 to 5 hours is it's a good fair chance, right? Okay. All right.
Yes.
So yeah. Uh okay, Nidhi, so how is the study going on there? I mean, what do you feel like? Either it is, I mean, tell me about your college life a bit.
ये मेनली मेनली साइंटिस्ट साइंटिस्ट है का साइंटिस्ट आके पढ़ाते हैं काफी, They discuss their research, their topics in very brief manner, and we just like it's a school life. We have to do our topics, our assignments daily. We have to sit whole time. They don't give a break also. So many
Oh,
burdens.
great. All right. So now just tell you daily schedule. Once how you guys plan for, because it is a really hectic schedule. You guys have to do a lot of things. Just tell just one day schedule. How when you guys wake up, what do you guys do?
One, yes. Actually, mine is a bit tricky, but okay, let me put it. So I wake up around like 5. Then me and Nidhi, we both go to some yoga classes, and after that we come back and take bath, and every all that stuff will be done by 7:30. We'll study for some time, then we'll have our breakfast. Then at 9:30 we have college, so we have to reach by 9:15 at least. Otherwise, we will not get attendance.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
we
great.
reach there at 9:15,
Strict.
and then we have classes till 5 in the evening, and
Okay.
then we have like then we come back, do some a bit of physical activity and like games and also everyone have a different preference, so some play badminton, some go for walk. Then we have like dinner, and then we study a bit, like whatever is taught in the class. So assignments obviously, and then we sleep.
All right. Okay, so it's really,
That's
yeah.
it.
You guys enjoy everything. You guys go for yoga. You guys go for physical activity in evening, then studying, then evening, enjoying, then partying. So you guys get a chance for partying and all. Yeah. What about the event? Yeah, please.
Yes.
So Nidhi want to say something. Yeah, please carry on.
There is a weekend off होता है after Saturday Sunday, so we get some time for exploring the things, exploring the Hyderabad foods, all the things. Here people are also good. They are on.
Hyderabad is a beautiful city, right? I have been there. Yeah, I've been once in my 10th, 12th class. That time it was a beautiful city. So and how much big this NIN is? No, it's a very big pack campus. Sonal?
Like a lot of labs, and then you have a hostel building, and like we have different buildings here, but the people who are studying
Mhm.
here, like we master student, will be confined to only one division, that is ET division. So that building is not very big, but if you talk about whole NIN, then it is big. I can't put it into words because I don't know the exact figure, but when we look it from outside and then you enter, it's like big only.
Yeah, right. It's a kind of college campus. Is there? You have a lot of things. You have a parks. You have sitting places. You have
Right.
game arena, sports and all. Different. So
Yes.
yeah. So you guys are in hostels, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So last question from my side. What do you want to tell to the aspirants who are preparing for this year NIN examination? From a message from Sonal, how they should plan.
It's more like I believe you study, either you study for 2 3 hours, don't act. Rather than studying 12 hours and acting for 7 hours, you don't study. You study for 2 hours and then take chill pill. You will be able to cover it. If you have 5 to 6 months in your hand and you're studying every day, I would say every day consistency is a thing. So if you're studying
Mhm.
2 3 hours, then I am sure you will make it. It's not that difficult if you do it.
All right. Nidhi, आप क्या बोलोगे? Last message to the students who are aspiring to be NIN in your juniors.
Mhm. I will follow Sonal. Same here. Just
ओके,
don't be
तो अगर दो
stressed.
तीन,
Hmm.
हाँ जी बोलो, जी जी।
Don't be, there is no need to take stress. They can easily crack it if they will consistently do the uh, 2 3 hours, give the 2 3 hours every day.
राइट। अगर बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस लेने की जरूरत नहीं है लोगों को, अगर 3 से 4 घंटे की पढ़ाई करे और चिल करे और पूरा कवर करे थॉरली, दे जस्ट हैव टू प्लान द सिलेबस एंड दे कैन विन, दे कैन विन द रेस, राइट? ओके, ओके, थैंक यू सो मच गाइस। And of course, if there's any question from the student side, we'll reach to you to get answer, because we don't know, you guys are lucky enough to get into NIN and you're enjoying. And I've seen, enjoying you guys in being, yoga and all the yoga thing. I liked a lot. That was really awesome, because you guys get, a lot of people to teach. And the best thing is everyone is die for nutrition only. Everyone wants to be, healthy. So yeah, you guys are the best people who are taking care of everyone's health, what someone should eat.
So the campus is not small. I would say it is like big only because you have like a lot of labs, and then you have a hostel building, and like we have different buildings here. But the people who are studying here, like we master student, will be confined to only one division, that is ET division. So that building is not very big. But if you talk about whole NIN, then it is big. I can't put it into words because I don't know the exact figure. But when we look it
Mhm.
from outside and then you enter, it's like big only.
Yeah, right. It's a kind of college campus. Is there, you have a lot of things. You have a parks. You have, sitting places. You have,
Right.
game arena, sports and all. Different.
Yes.
So yeah. So you guys are in hostels, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so last question from my side. What do you want to tell to the aspirants who are preparing for this year NIN examination? From a message from Sonal, how they should plan.
It's more like I believe you study, either you study for 2 3 hours, don't act. Rather than studying 12 hours and acting for 7 hours, you don't study. You study for 2 hours and then take chill pill. You will be able to cover it. If you have five to 6 months in your hand and you're studying every day, I would say every day consistency is a thing. So if you're studying
Mm-hmm.
2 3 hours, then I am sure you will make it. It's not that difficult if you do it.
All right. Nidhi, आप क्या बोलोगे? Last message to the students who are aspiring to be NIN in your juniors.
Mhm. I will follow Sonal. Same here. Just
Okay.
don't be
तो अगर दो
stressed.
तीन,
Hmm.
हाँ जी बोलो, जी जी.
Don't be, there is no need to take stress. They can easily crack it if they will consistently do the uh, 2 3 hours. Give the 2 3 hours every day.
राइट. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है लोगों को, अगर 3 से 4 घंटे की पढ़ाई करे और चिल करे और पूरा कवर करे थॉरली, दे जस्ट हैव टू प्लान द सिलेबस एंड दे कैन विन, राइट? दे कैन विन द रेस, राइट? ओके. Okay, thank you so much, guys. And of course, if there's any question from the student side, we'll reach to you to get answer, because we don't know, you guys are lucky enough to get into NIN and you're enjoying. And I've seen, enjoying you guys in being, yoga and all the yoga thing. I liked a lot. That was really awesome, because you guys get, a lot of people to teach. And the best thing is everyone is die for nutrition only. Everyone wants to be, healthy. So yeah, you guys are the best people who are taking care of everyone's health, what someone should eat. And for the nutrition, of course, nutrition is really important for everyone. What particular amount someone to have, and when to have. Everything is decided by you, nutritionists. No, a lot of people are there. So of course, all the best from our team. And thank you so much to be with us.